Hey, thanks for checking out my guide. My name is Colleen, and I'm a software developer that helps marketers get access to the data they need to do their jobs. It's highly likely that your data is spread across many different applications, and that's fine. The purpose of this guide is to focus on what is in your application database, so your SQL-based database. I'm sure you have found throughout your career as a marketer that it's sometimes hard to really hone in on the data you need in order to answer the hard questions. And one of the ways we can do that is using something called SQL. You'll sometimes hear people call it SQL. I'll call it SQL. And that stands for Structured Query Language. SQL is what you use to talk to your database data. And so in order to use this guide, you are going to need read-only access to your SQL database. How do you get that? Well, there's several different programs that can help you access that data. I'm actually the founder of Hello Query, one of those programs, but there are also Table Plus and several other things you can use. You probably already have that set up. If you don't, you can ask your data team or your developer to give you that access. Once you have that access, we can dive into some of these queries. These are the top 5 queries that were performed on Hello Query, which is the software I created to help people literally do this. And one of the things that's important to know is that the database structure is going to be different for everyone. So I can give you these examples based on a particular structure, and I've tried to be very clear about what the table names need to be and what the columns need to be. And for example, I sometimes use customers. Your database might use the word users. You might have a differentiation between paying users and non-paying users. But even if your schema is not the same, like I said, I've tried to make it very clear. Here are the tables. Here's how you can adjust it for your own needs. If you are still unsure, you can use a Schema Explorer to look at your schema. Or again, a tool like Hello Query. There are other tools out there that gives you a little bit of AI help on top of your database metadata. And so even if none of that works, you can sign up for a free account on Hello Query. I have a sample database where you can run all of these queries just so you can give yourself a little familiarity with SQL and how to access your data and build the reports you really need in order to do your job. So I hope you enjoyed this guide. This is literally what I do for a living, so feel free to drop me a DM on LinkedIn if you can't figure it out or you have any troubles. I'd love to hear about the different data sources you're using, or you can email me. I'd love to talk to you about how you're using data to do your job as a marketer. Thanks.